African people already knew how to deal with the time. Long before politicians came into being, my brother, my sister, we governed ourselves using the kings, the chiefs, the queens, and the princes. This is the Black Pod where we speak truth to power. And here we don't criticize. But if we must criticize, we will just do that on one condition: to build and not to destroy. That is why we say we are in the service of God and country. We are live on YouTube and also live on Facebook. Please share this broadcast. Now, treenews.com is what I'm reading from. And it says, in 5 years, Ghana will be food sufficient and resilient. And this is the Vice President speaking. I read, the targeted interventions and programs initiated by government in the agriculture sector since 2017 continue to yield significantly positive results, and with comprehensive reviews and upscaling, the objective of food security and resilience should be achieved in the near future, Vice President Bawumia stated. Now, the application of smart solutions to agriculture would, however, speed up this process. And Dr. Bawumia has challenged all players in the agriculture value chain to embrace and speedily adopt smart technologies to boost food production. Speaking at the 39th National Farmers Day held at Takwa in the Western Region on Friday, 1st December 2023, Vice President Bawumia and said Ghana's experience on the agriculture front in the past 6 years demonstrates government's unwavering commitment to transform the sector and place it on a sound footing for accelerated development with demonstrable results. Hear this. Now, I don't know how many people still listen to the Vice President, Dr. Bawumia. I don't really know. But my brother, my sister, every day, anytime he opens his mouth, he continues to embarrass himself and his supporters and his party and the people of this nation. My brother, my sister, he was speaking at the Farmers' Day celebration. What have they done to encourage farming in this country? He's asking farmers to put in their best so that at the end of the day, my brother, my sister, food production would have increased. I'm asking you, my brother, my sister, what have they done to increase food production in this country? Apart from telling us they are planting for food and jobs. Planting what? For food, and planting what? For jobs. My brother, my sister, food prices continue to increase. Tomatoes you cannot even buy. You go out on the market, my brother, my sister, the price of onions skyrocketing. There's nothing in this country that is cheap in terms of the food they are producing. Where is the resilience? Are they joking with us? Or are they tempting us to walk straight up into their faces and curse them right from the morning till the night? What is this Vice President talking about? He says in the next 5 years, food production in Ghana will be what? Resilient, my brother, my sister. And at the same time, he's saying that it will be sufficient. And I'm asking, what have you demonstrated? What have you seen? What kind of statistics do you have that reflect these utterances? For me, as an ordinary man, when I walk onto the market to buy anything, prices are still very high. In fact, prices change every day for the higher part. The prices of onions are increasing. Tomatoes are increasing. Even gari that we eat, they call that the poor man's food. My brother, my sister, is no more affordable to the poor man. Gobe, that used to be so easy to get Today, my brother, my sister, it's rich people who eat gobe. What are we talking about? Are these people joking with us? They have not made agriculture sexy in this country. In some countries in Africa like Uganda and even Kenya, they have found a way of making agriculture so sexy. Women, my brother, my sister, are those who are advertising agriculture. And the woman is a symbol of sexiness, a symbol of modelliness. My brother, my sister, if your agriculture is rain-fed, still done with hoes and cutlasses, how the hell do you predict that in 5 years we will be food sufficient and we would have a very resilient food economy? Are we joking? What are we doing to be able to alleviate the problems of rain-fed agriculture? Obsolete implements in our agriculture. And when the so-called Farmers' Day comes, they invite farmers to come and take awards. 99% of all of them are 99 and 100 years old. Old people are those who are farming, because farming is no longer attractive to the young men and women. They prefer to go and do lotto. Lottery is all over the nation. My brother, my sister, every centimeter of Ghana, you would find a lottery shop, a gambling shop. They call it betting. There are more billboards of betting than billboards encouraging us to go to school. There are more billboards of betting in Ghana than billboards that tell us to even brush our teeth in the morning. What does this tell us? We have become a bitter nation of bitters. Kwame bitters, Mensa bitters, Amaka bitters, John bitters, Kwame Ansa bitters. Everywhere we are a bitter people. Apart from that, they encourage us to bet from morning till night. My brother, my sister, a nation that has misplaced priorities is only sowing the wind, and it shall reap a storm. Should I say it again? I said, a nation of misplaced priorities is only sowing the wind, and it shall reap the storm. Listen to Baumia. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry can get up and say anything useless and senseless. In 5 years, Ghana's agriculture is going to be sufficient, and we all are going to be okay. What have you seen? Can you give us the facts and figures? My brother, my sister, farmers, they still has old men and women who are indulged in rain-fed agriculture with obsolete implements coming to take awards. Farming is not sexy to the young man in Ghana. And if the young men are the strongest, then farming is done by the weakest in the society. After all, the young men and women are not doing farming. They are more interested in Sakawa. A lot of them are joining politics because that is the official Sakawa of the nation. Now, if you want to steal and not be able to go to jail, then you join politics, official Sakawa of the nation. Are you not ashamed? You politicians, you've never been able to set any good example. Kwame Nkrumah struggled in vain and worked in vain. He tried to make politics very, very sexy. But you guys have made it demonic with your stealing official Sakawa, legal Sakawa in this nation. Mr. Vice President, I advised you before, if you may listen to me, stop talking, because all you have left in your big stomach is gibberish and nonsense. I leave it here. Next thing. Graphic Online is what I'm reading this from. It says, lithium contract best for Ghana. And this is Minerals Commission talking. Now, the Minerals Commission says the lithium deal between the government of Ghana and Barari DV Ghana Limited is in the best interest of Ghana. Barari DV Ghana Limited. My brother, that is what they are talking about. And I need you to open your ears and listen to this, my brother, my sister, with rapt attention. What are they saying? They are saying that the lithium contract in Ghana is the best. It is in the best interest of Ghana. In a press statement issued on Monday, December 4, that's today, the commission said the government thoroughly examined all available options before entering into the agreement. Now, the commission, in the statement signed by the Chief Executive Officer, Martin Kweku Eyisi, said several concerns raised about the deal are rooted in ignorance, suggesting that critics may not have thoroughly read the agreement. The Minerals Commission affirmed that the deal is a well-considered decision beneficial to the country. My brother, my sister, this is what they are saying. But what are the details of the lithium contract? Let me just lead you into it a little bit. Now, it is a $250 million project. $250 million project located in Awoya, in the Mfansipi municipality in the central region, and is set to commence production by 2025, 2 years from now. In fact, 1 year from now. We are almost in 2024. Now, the deal includes a 10% royalty and a 13% free carried interest by the state, surpassing the existing 5% and 10% respectively for other mining agreements. My brother, so this is the man telling us that what we have is in the best interest of Ghana. Lithium. To those of you who don't know what lithium is used for, in fact, lithium is used for the batteries of your phones. It's used for batteries. In fact, it is so used in the energy sector. Any mobile phone that you hold right now has a lithium battery in there. Now we have lithium batteries that also move our vehicles and so on and so forth. So lithium is a key player in the energy sector. It is the first time we are talking about lithium in this country. Ghana is one of the few nations in Africa that have discovered lithium. My brother, my sister. And our mining contracts in the past had us take 5%. Listen to this. 5% royalty and 10% carried interest by the state. What is the meaning of that? 10% royalty. It means whatever they get from whatever mining they do, they give us 10%. And what is the 10% carried interest? Now, whatever value is put on the minerals that have been, in fact, exploited, we get an interest of about 13%. That is basically what it means. Now, the new one says we have moved from 5% to 10% and from 10% to 13%. Therefore, it is in the best interest of Ghana. It's a shame that Mineral Commission is talking like this. My brother, we have lithium and all we get is 10% interest. 90% goes to who? The so-called Barari DV. And what is the Barari DV at all? When we talk about Barari DV, what is it talking at all about? My brother, my sister, you are giving 90% to another outfit and taking 10%. And we have 13% carried interest. And you say it's in the best interest of Ghana. Can we look at the hazards of lithium production? How many people are going to die in Ewuya because of the mismanagement in the mining sector? How many water bodies are going to be polluted? How many taps are going to have dangerous chemicals filtering through and killing people? How many mutilated babies are going to be born? Is that good enough cause to take 10% and 13% carried interest? What a nation of foolish people. Left to me alone, let the lithium be there. Let the people live in peace and harmony. Let the gold be there. Leave it out. We don't need the gold. We don't need the diamond. We don't need the oil. We don't need the bauxite. Leave it all and deal with agriculture. Find a way of making oil out of agricultural products. It's been done in the past and can be done. Move your vehicles with green energy. You guys are not talking about green energy. When other countries did that several trillions of years ago. All you know to do is to destroy the land. Destroy the water bodies. You are so obsolete. My brother, my sister, so inefficient. A lot of our people are so stereotyped and archaic in their thinking. Look, listen to Minerals Commission. They are not even ashamed. These are the people who flaunt their PhDs and their nonsensical degrees with no pedigrees. What a shame. Look how you have destroyed Ghana. Look how you cannot even control Galamsey. Look how your security personnel are mesmerized by Galamseyers. Look how flora and fauna totally destroyed. All your natives are running to desert Dubai in order to see what? They are running to China to see what? They are running to America on tourism to see what? When Africa used to be the hub of tourism, that was when our flora and fauna, my brother, my sister, were on top of their game. People traveled from all over China, Japan, America to come to Ghana and look at rare herbs and look at animals that they couldn't find anywhere. Today, your dirty Galamsey and mineral exploitation has destroyed the earth and destroyed the land. And all you can tell me is that we are getting 10%. It's better than the 5% too. Yes, we are getting 13%. It's better from the 10% we used to have. Ignorant people. Last but one is better for them. After all, there's somebody who is last. This is the thinking. They always want to play third fiddle, not even second fiddle. To the people at the Minerals Commission, you all will go to hell. Satan will sodomize you right from your CEO all the way down to all those people who sweep the place. If you don't want to go to hell, resign now. You are destroying the land. 10% as against 5% we used to have. Therefore, we are better off. Let the lithium be there. Let the next generation of common sense people deal with it better. More patriotic next generation. Let them deal with it better. You have failed, you dirty old men in power. I'll leave it here. I'll leave it here. Next thing I want to look at. And I looked at this thing last week. And in fact, I showed my surprise. I am glad that this gentleman has made a U-turn. I was shocked. And remember, I asked where his PhD was coming from. But I'm glad that he has returned. I'm reading this from Ghana Web and he says, I was wrong. Dr. Tio Achiampong makes U-turn after supporting Baomia's credit score claim. And I respect this doctor. God bless you. How many academicians will come back boldly and say that I am sorry, I made a mistake? To make a mistake is very human. It takes a bold gentleman to say, I am wrong, forgive me. This is what Tio Achiampong is saying. Last week he said it was a good idea by Baumia and its Ghana card to be able to secure credit for cars and so on and so forth. And I asked the big question. Now, these Ghana cars that we are talking about, Baumia told us that we could travel without passports, but use this. Up till now, we are not able to do that. No country in the world travels without passports. If you are traveling to Africa, you need a passport. If you are traveling to another continent, you need a passport at least. Baumia says anywhere in the world you go, Ghana card can replace a passport. Very soon, Baumia will tell us that at the gate of heaven, all you need is a Ghana card. Today, Baumia says that Ghana card can afford you a car. And they say they have something called solar taxi. They are producing cars, and all you need is a Ghana card. And I asked, you don't need a collateral? They will just give you a car on credit because you are holding a Ghana card. Is that all you need? I am shocked to the bongo clippings. Tio Champon supported this. Today the man said he is so sorry. I'll read a paragraph. After arguing vehemently in support of Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia's claim of Ghana not having a personal credit scoring system, economist and political risk analyst Dr. Tio Champon has beaten a retreat in favor of the Vice President's critics. Well, I leave it here. I'm glad that he said that he's sorry. He made a mistake. This Vice President is living on another planet. This Vice President has taken us for food for too long. I leave it here. Finally, Mark Okrekumante. I heard he stood for MPship for his party. These people think we are fools, eh? Look at your abysmal performance. Mark Okrekumante. The few people who supported you before you got into politics, they have all left politics because you are abysmal in your performances. Marco Krekumante, you, because of putting square pegs in round holes, the old gerontocrat president decided to put you in there to mess up Ghana even the more. Now you want to be an MP. God forbid. Today I'm going to pop champagne and buy a petition for all the people who want to drink a petition. After that, we will lead all of you to the gates of hell. Marco Krekumante will be the leader. Hallelujah. Congratulations that he lost. Many more will lose. My name is Blakk Rasta. Martin is in the house. Martin, how are you doing, my brother? Everything good with you?
Yes, sir. Blakk Rasta, I'm doing very well.
I like you always wearing your white and all that. My God have mercy. You look smart in your